What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we're covering how hard is it to maintain I would say, well-balanced lifestyle, working the night shift as an X-ray tech. So to give you context, I work night shift 7 on, 7 off. But if you're someone within, I guess, the younger generation, or you're maybe because you have a family, kids, the economy we're in, you're gonna need a little bit more dinero, especially if you have daycare, you got a truck, you got cars, you got all this other stuff. Not credit card debt or student loan debt. Well, some people have that. I'm in a different boat. But regardless of your situation, money is always, I would say I'm a person who, we're doing okay, but I work overtime just to have a little bit extra money always. Willing to give up a few of my 7 days off to pursue, I would feel like, have more money just in case, to be able to maybe take an extra trip, be able to have that extra level of comfort during this time of, I guess, everything's more expensive. So you do end up sacrificing some of your, I guess they would call your work-life balance type stuff. But I feel like most of the younger techs are willing to do that, since most of us are either coming out of college, we've probably had a minimum wage job, or haven't made that much money, so like we're more hungry for it. But anyways, I digress. When you're on your regular 7, and especially if you have kids and stuff like that, you kind of get into the routine of, like, you get off of work, you come home, maybe you eat, do some like basic, the daily tasks you have to do every day, just to, especially if you have a family. Like, I literally come home, eat, like do a little light cleaning or put the kids' toys away, prep everything I need for the afternoon when I go pick them up. And then somewhere in between, literally any kind of Walmart run, appointment, any extra little thing that gets thrown into your, like, on your work night, it kind of irritates you, because, like, that you could either, like, for instance, me, I'm trying to actively go to the gym, do like healthier lifestyle, and like become more shredded, and like pursue other endeavors. So like any extra stuff that gets thrown on top of your just regular commute from work at home, and your little activities that you do, and hindered, like, you already know you're gonna have to give up sleep, especially if you have kids. And depending, I guess, on the kind of cycle you have with your significant other, or if you're divorced, who picks up the kids, how your daycare situation, whatever it is, I essentially have a very tight window from like 8 all the way to like 4 o'clock. That is my time frame of, you get sleep, you have to put the gym time, you have to put the YouTubes, you have to put anything in that realm. So I usually average 4 hours of sleep, sometimes 3 if there's thrown in an appointment and I want to go to the gym. And not looking too good. That's all I'm saying. It's a little rough, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I do enjoy it. And even when you work you'll feel it. Like, if you pick up an extra night, especially, it all depends on which tail end you pick it up. Like, if it's at the beginning of your 7, by the time you're at the end, you're going to be like really dead. But it's still like you're ending it at the same time. You just started it sooner. Compared to if you started on the regular day and then you added it at the end. Or sometimes if you work your regular 7 and then you flip to days, well, just regular, like, you don't work, but you're just awake. And then somewhere in between your 7, you have to work a night, and then you have to reflip, and then reflip again. The reflipping between days and nights, especially if you can do that, that kind of throws you off, because it takes, I would say, for me, it takes like one day to flip back. The Wednesday I get off, I like sleep through the day, wake up for like 4 to 10, and then sleep all night, and then wake up Thursday, and then I can kind of run it that week. But if you throw in an extra night, which, I mean, the money's amazing. You could literally work 3 extra nights and make the equivalent of what your 7 is. Well, at least where I work at, with overtime and all the extra shift stuff we get. So it pays good money. So it is kind of like you have to give up a lot of sleep, a lot of caffeine, a lot of that, which makes sense for a lot of people who work night shift. Coffee is your best friend, but it is not the most. It kind of could be well balanced. I mean, if you cut out the gym, if you don't like doing anything outside of work, I guess it's pretty chill. But if you have if you're very if you want to do stuff outside of work and you want to focus on other endeavors, you're gonna have to pay a price, and it's probably gonna be sleep majority of the time. So yeah, up to you. It could be a well balance. Everything will kind of cater on your sleep, from what I've noticed. Like, I sleep more, but all my goals and hopes and dreams and stuff and money is down here. And then I start pursuing more money, overtime, and goals and dreams and stuff, but your sleep dwindles. So it's kind of a weird kind of poison mix. So I would say, especially if you don't have kids and you don't have more responsibility, you could probably get good sleep. Like, you can be on this side of the spectrum, get sleep, pursue all the stuff, and your sleep, and you have a pretty good balance. But then, I mean, everyone has different responsibilities, whatever you have going on. I'm kind of peaking at mine because I have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm willing to pay the price for a little bit. For anyone who's in my situation and is doing a lot and you're sleep deprived, it does suck. Caffeine pills. You could do it for, I've done it for the most amount of nights I've worked straight and done YouTube and worked out and done, and living off of 3-4 hours of sleep, 28 days straight night shift. Did it suck? Oh, you bet it did. Was the money amazing? Oh Lord, I've never met. I got some oil field checks. It was magnificent, but it all came with a price. It took at least I think 2 or 3 days of just straight sleeping at the end of that cycle to be fine. But yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. Hope you are pursuing what you love, because from what I've seen, it's, especially if you're really driven and focused and stuff, you kind of have to enjoy the journey along the way, and take all the tiny steps so you can achieve the big goals and whichever it is. And right now, I'm trying to get shredded. Yeah. See you on the next one.